Well, hello. This is Brother West. Let me tell you a story. I'm going to tell you the story, something about my life, and what I want to do in this story is going to apply to someone who's listening to me. And I want to say this: when I was 17 years old, I went away from college. I went away to college. I went to West Virginia, and I was young. Mom and Dad was, alive, and every year I would come home, I would look and I would notice that the house would look the same and Mom and Dad would look the same. But down through the years, and what I've noticed, that over a period of time, I noticed that when I would come home, the house would look a little smaller, and Mom and Dad would look a little more older, be going a little slower, moving a little slower. And I noticed that, time and Mom and Dad and just time in itself, they're getting older, getting closer to that place of death, getting to that place. And I noticed that. Not too long ago, some friends of mine that I hadn't seen in probably about 5 or 6 years, the same thing. I hadn't seen them in a while. Last time I saw them, they were strong, full of energy, full of vitality and all of that. But one day I saw them, they started to look old, like they were slowing down. And I'm going to say this, someone who are listening to me, I'm talking to you. You're in a situation where there are people around you that you're noticing a change. You're noticing that they're slowing down. They're noticing that they're more tired. They're not able to do certain things, and it breaks your heart. And you don't know how to react or what to do. The thing that you need to do is just pray and encourage them. Pray and encourage them. Because if you look at it, we're appointed to die after judgment. And so there's a time schedule for all of us to quit the walk of this life. And so the thing that you must do is to mentally prepare for it. Not like it was with Joshua. See, Joshua, when he was following Moses, and he was going into the land of Canaan, and he had been following Moses for 40, 80 years, and came to a point where Moses died. And when Moses died, Joshua couldn't handle it. Couldn't take it. Everything shut up. Everything shut down. And many of you, there's some things that happened in your life. Same thing happening around you, people that you care about. It's gonna cause you to stop. It's gonna cause you to pause and stop doing things. And see, but God had to speak to Joshua. If God wouldn't have spoke to Joshua, Joshua probably would have stayed there. And God spoke to Joshua, and he said, Moses is dead. Moses is dead. But as I was with Moses, so shall I be with you. And so God encouraged him. God identified and let him know. God gave him a period of time to mourn. But after that appointed time, God told him to get up. The same power that I gave him, I gave you. And some of you are listening to me. There are people there's someone that you looked at too highly. They were highly gifted. They were highly anointed. There were so many things and certain things that you wanted to receive from them. But I'm going to say this, and they done quit the walks now. And I will say this, just like it was with Elijah and Elisha. When Elisha wanted a double portion of his spirit, of his anointing. And Elijah said, if you see me when I get caught up, you can have it. You can receive it. And it was so. He saw the chariot catch him up. And that same mantle fell upon him. And so you need to know that don't allow your emotions to block your judgment. Don't allow your emotions to become blinders that you can't see the plan of God and the will of God, because in everything we do, it is a teaching moment. There's a teaching moment in everything we do, everything we say. And so be encouraged, because in your patience, and in your wisdom, God will remember you, and God is going to move concerning what he's put in your heart that he's going to do. See, but you must remain faithful and not allow your emotions to become a blinder. Don't allow it, but stay focused on God. In all your ways, acknowledge him, and he will direct your path. But it first start with acknowledging who he is. Give him the focus. Focus on him. Let him know who he is. He know who he is, but you need to know. You need to let him know who he is, that he can stand up in your situation. Are you hearing what I'm saying? The search is over. Be encouraged.